What's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we're going over the brand new Colo Smoothie and the rage on the Reddit community for what is happening on Global for the Enel Sugofest. Oh my god! Plus, I was getting flooded in chat last night when people were coming in on the Enel Sugo, so that was kind of crazy. So they want to tell you all about it. It's actually kind of funny and kind of sucky. So I'm hoping if you are affected, I'm sorry. Hopefully it goes well. So without further ado, let's go and jump right into it. Alright guys, so the first bit of news today, what we're going to go over is going to be the new Colo Smoothie. And Colo Smoothie is fucking nuts. I am impressed. They did a great job. Holy shit, this unit's good. So this unit is probably one of the best Colo units in the game. I've not seen a good one like this in a while. The captain ability is boost the attack of Slasher and Powerhouse characters by 2.75 with a matching orb and 2.25 otherwise. It's a 1.25 times HP boost, giving you a moderately okay Slasher and Powerhouse captain. Of course, Raid Zoro being a better Slasher captain at the 3 times, would be the option I would go. But this is centric around Slasher and Powerhouse characters. So the thing that makes this character very, very, very strong is the special ability, and the special ability is super nuts. Special ability is 100 times character's attack and int damage to one enemy, and then for 1 turn, Slasher and Powerhouse characters will treat int, quick, and dex orbs as beneficial, and then if the captain is a Slasher or Powerhouse character, for 3 turns, boost the color affinity of Slasher and Powerhouse characters by 1.75. God damn. So wait, we get a triple or beneficial enable, and then we also get a 3-turn color affinity. Damn. The only thing that would make that like legend tier would be if the int, quick, and dex orbs were 3 turns, because then it would be a 2-turn boost for both. That would be like way insane. But any kind of orb manipulating effect that goes along with a damage boosting effect is nuts, and color affinity is by far the hardest boost to come by in the entire game. Conditional is becoming more and more prevalent in the game, and we're able to get defense down boosts, toxic boosts, etc. that are self-proccing, and one of the most easily accessible ones, of course, is the new Coliseum Magellan, allowing everybody to get that 1.75 times conditional boost that's self-proccing, which is really nice, and it also reduces defense, which is a very good free-to-play unit. This unit is on the same level at a 1.75 color affinity boost for 3 turns, which is really strong. And seeing how the new Katakuri is a powerhouse unit, you're able to build some really interesting teams around that. And then you can actually fit this unit on a Katakuri team if you did want to. It really just depends on how you want to structure it. Unfortunately, I don't see any really amazing sailor abilities out of this character, besides getting 50 stats to all Slasher and Powerhouse characters, but getting that color affinity boost is going to be nuts. I can't wait to see this on Gear 4 teams for Powerhouse structure teams, and then a Cat 4's category teams as well. Slasher teams, I don't really know who you're going to be using the captain as right now. I think the only real, like, really good captain that happens to be a Slasher is Carrot. There might be another one, but I'm just not thinking of it right now. I probably have to Google search. But I don't see this character being used on Care teams, obviously, because it's a Powerhouse unit. And it can't be used on V1 category teams as well, because it has a Slasher and only in Powerhouse, so it doesn't really fit there. But I do think we're going to see a Slasher Powerhouse kind of resurgence, and there's going to be a legend that's going to be coming out very soon that will probably have some kind of Slasher or Powerhouse mechanic. And the other thing that was really interesting is we also got Raid Arlong, which was a 3-turn 1.75 orb booster, which is also a Slasher specific boost. So there might be a Slasher meta incoming, and there might be Slasher Legends coming out very soon. So I'm excited. I don't know when the Slasher Legends are going to be dropping, but that's going to be relatively soon, I think. And then in global news, we have Scamdai returns! Screw you, Scamdai! I don't know if this is true. I saw this, and I haven't fully read it, and then I did read it, and then I was like, I never read the actual posting for the banner, so I don't know, but I can't read it anymore. And we were talking about this last night on stream. So essentially what this boils down to is the 12th multi on the Enel Sugo is an actual scam or false advertising. That part was true from what he's saying. Okay. So in an announcement, it states that we're going to get legends selected from this pool. It's going to be Katakuri, version 2 Akainu, Luffy Ace, Shirahoshi, and Inarashi. What that means is, like, on the 11th poster for the 12th multi, it's going to be one of those 5 units, and nothing else in the game is possible. If we now check the rates, we're going to see this is actually a huge scam. In the announcement, they said one thing, but in the rates, they are saying 11% for Katakuri, 11% for V2 Akainu, 11% for Luffy Ace, by the way. They're gonna downrate the good shit. It happens all the time. It's nothing new. He's kind of mad. He's kind of mad initially about this. Later on, saying that why do I have to rate? Obviously, they want to make money. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Shirahoshi, Inarashi, and then the last one was Enel. The real problem is not the downrated parts of the legends on here. It's that they added another legend they didn't announce. Now you could make the argument this is Enel Sugofest, so you should have thought Enel was on the banner. And maybe it was just like a misstep. I don't think they actually intended to insert this as a scam, and someone just caught it, and then now they just want free gems, which is fine, you know. They fucked up, so people deserve free gems. It's fine. I don't think this was intentional. Obviously, it's Enel Sugofest, so Enel probably is on the banner. So a 22% Enel rate on the Enel banner, also not really a big deal. That's actually good, so I would argue that's good, but you know, the problem was, of course, they didn't put it on the announcement, and that's what everybody's mad about here. So not only do they boost legends twice the rate of desired ones, they're gonna do that. People don't get mad about that. That's just how a game goes. They secretly put Enel in the pool without announcing it. While the first 10 multis, they gave you 5 copies of him. This is true. I don't really understand why Enel was guaranteed like every multi. That was kind of weird. Every other multi, anyways. This behavior is completely unacceptable, if not illegal. And he's saying I didn't do 12 multis. I'm just really mad. Okay. So I don't know who did 12 multis, but I do know that a couple of people that are on my chat that were trying to do the 12th multi couldn't do the 12th multi, and they were like stuck before it, right as they took the banners down. So because of this Reddit post, probably. The banner like went down and people were not able to pull for a few hours last night. So if you did 12 multis, there might be compensation, but we'll see. And then they're gonna announce it as well. So they also announced in game saying, "Oh fuck." In case you missed it, they did say something about the 12 multi being messed up. Thank you for playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. There's an error affecting rare recruits from January 9th at 1 o'clock 2019 Pacific Standard Time. We are currently investigating this to cause the error. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause for affected players, and thank you for your patience while we work to resolve the problem. Now, I'm not trying to make a big stink about this whole thing. I'm just letting you know what happened. Personally, I can totally see the fuck up happening. It's not that big a deal to me on the Enel thing, but since the rates are kind of easily accessible, but they advertise wrong, I definitely see some compensation there, because it was an actual fuck up. It wasn't like they were being duplicitous. It wasn't like they were trying to scam people. It was an actual just like, oh, fucking forehead, probably just forgot to type Enel in the Enel Sugofest. Or it was a Scamdai, but I don't think it was. I think they just messed up. As far as compensation goes, what I think is going to happen is that if you did do the 12 multis and you stopped after the 12th multi, you're probably going to get refunded any multis you did past that point. And if you guys didn't do 12 multis, you're going to get like a 1 to 5 gem compensation just for saying whoops. So that's basically what I'm seeing gonna happen. But only people who are really getting any kind of refund are after 12 multi people. You can make the argument that people that went up to like 10 or 11 multis that were like really trying to get to that 12 multi that never got the 12 multi could also be screwed out of that. So there could be a full refund in play. I doubt it, but full refunds are very, very rare, and they happen in these instances when Bandai really screws up. But they didn't like screw up so heavily here, and it's arguable that it was like an actual intentional thing. So they're probably talking to their legal department at this point, figuring out like, okay, is like how bad is this? What do we need to do? Do we have to give a full refund? Do we give partial refunds? Do we just give blanket compensation? What do we do? And The fact that they stopped the banner and it was like 12 multis deep to get to that point, it's gonna be tricky to see what they're gonna do. The best case scenario is everybody gets full refunds. Best case scenario. The worst case scenario is no one gets refunds except for the people that had 12 multis and on, and they only get the 12th multi refund. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's gonna be somewhere in that bracket. And if they don't do any refunds, that is a problem, and that should be a major red flag to any government agency that's watching them. So yeah, that could not be. That could be bad. Okay, guys, so they say something about this. Bandai fucked up. Yep, we did fuck up. Oh god. Okay, we apologize. We are investigating. There's an error with rare recruits. By the way, the server error that everybody's getting was heavy traffic. What is heavy traffic? What? What do you mean heavy traffic? The player base on global is like 1/3 that of friggin' JP. How is this heavy traffic, you liars? We are currently investigating the error. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause for affected players, and thank you all for your patience while we resolve the problem. So basically, it's probably gonna be like 1 to 5 gem compensation for everybody, and best case, there's a refund for people that did 12 multis. Maybe refunds for everybody, but I doubt it. I mean, why would they give you free money? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. And really, it doesn't affect any player that unless they were going for 12 multis. You could make an argument that anybody who did like 10 or more was on the way to doing 12 multis, and those players should get refunded. I would say 10 or more should get refunds, but we'll see. They might do refunds, they might not. I'll let you guys know when I know more in the morning. And the apology says, thank you, we performed rare recruit maintenance on January 9th to January 10th as a token of apology for the rare recruit maintenance. We are sending everyone 1 rainbow gem. What happens if you did 12 multis? Do you get a refund? Because you should. You should get like almost a full refund because you went 12 multis trying to get that. I don't know many people that did 12 multis in this banner. This post also sums it up. Realize the Enel and the 12 multi-pull, take down summoning queues, remove Enel from the 12 multi-summons, give 1 gem compensation and to everyone that pulled 12 pull classic Blamco. Yeah. That might be illegal because they advertised something differently, but they did post the rates. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know if it's 100% illegal. It might be a fine print thing, or they're saying, oh, it's not illegal. But you know, they're definitely creating an atmosphere of fuck you. We don't care. We don't care about our player base. We don't care if we tell people we're gonna do something, but then actually do the opposite thing. I don't know, man. Player treatment on global getting worse a little bit. When this is normal, that seems not okay to me. Personally, I mean that seems not great. But I guess that's one of the reasons I don't play that version anymore. Nah, it's basically just because my JP account's better. That's the only reason. That was the only reason. I'm sorry for all you guys who are on global. I really think they should give you a full refund if you did 12 multis. If they don't give you a full refund, that's... I kind of agree that the false advertising there, but if you did like 2 or 3 multis, they shouldn't give you any refund, really. I mean, you really weren't scammed by that. The amount of people that were scammed by that had the ability to check the rates, but since it was advertised differently, people are thinking it's different, and then they didn't see the fine print where the Bandai had tell them, no, wait, it's not this way. So I think the only people that should get full refunds are the 12 multi people. And if you did a couple multis, it didn't affect you. It didn't even come close to affecting you. It could just be something you got mad about. So if you were on the road to 12 multis and you got stopped too, that could be a gray area as well. Where like if you're doing more than 6 or 7 multis, that might be like a half refund or a full refund. And maybe you got stopped during that time, and then you could contact Bandai. But I don't, it's kind of shitty that they're doing it like this. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the news today. Kind of sucks. Good news for JP, bad news for global. And then next week it'll be the flip-flop, right? It'll be really good global and then bad news JP. So don't worry guys, that's just the nature of the beast. That's how One Piece rolls. My name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.